It's the new year, the holidays are behind us, and I'm going to be showing you how to get back on track so that you can feel vibrant, energetic, and ready to roll in this new year. My name is Lorraine Robinson, and I'm passionate about real whole foods from Nature's Pantry. I have 3 healthy hacks that can help you get back and stay on track. The first one is get moving. Did you know that walking 20 to 30 minutes after a meal can be a game changer? It can relieve your stress, it can help improve your blood sugar, and that for me is worth it. And then secondly, I want to encourage you to cook once and eat twice. We are all busy, we live busy lifestyles, and so lean into those wonderful cooking aids like electric pressure cookers, slow cookers. Take time during a Sunday to prepare, maybe oven roast some vegetables or oven roast some of your favorite protein. Make a salad dressing that you can put in the fridge so that's ready to go. Here in the South, we tend to cook our foods to death, right? And so one of the things I like to encourage people is to eat more live, raw, living fruits and vegetables from Nature's Pantry. Raw foods are filled with enzymes that help keep our cells healthy. And an easy way to do that is maybe to have a large salad every day, or if you're a snacker, make one of your snacks in between meals raw. Here we have a wonderful array of vegetables that we are going to be using to make a colorful, vibrant salad. I like to use a variety of greens as my base. We're going to start off with kale. Now, kale is a very tough leafy green. It can be used and cooked in a variety of ways, in soups and stews. You can even make chips from it. But to make it more palatable in a salad, you've got to give it a good old little massage. When massaging kale, you need some salt, you need an acid like a little bit of vinegar or lemon, and a dash of olive oil. But we're going to be using my dressing that I've already made. So we're going to pop a little bit of that on there. And you simply just use the tips of your fingers and you massage it, and you won't believe the difference just a 2 to 3 minute massage can make. Did you know kale is very high in fiber? And fiber is something we all need more of, and we're simply not getting enough of. That's one common denominator that we have with all of these vegetables here. They're very high in fiber. So there you go. Look at the difference. Isn't that amazing? And now it's easier to chew and easier to swallow. So we're going to put the leafy greens, specifically the kale. I also love to add a tablespoon of nutritional yeast at times, and nutritional yeast gives it that rich, cheesy flavor if that's what you feel like. Then I'm going to be using just spring greens. It's important to use organic leafy greens because organic is better for us. Your leafy greens are very, very susceptible to pesticides, herbicides, and insecticides. So let's dump that on there. And just look at that color. Your green foods are so important, and it's something we don't eat enough of. That chlorophyll in that green is nature's house cleaner. And your green foods are detoxifying and cleansing to the human blood. So eat more greens. From there, we're going to add some tomatoes. Tomatoes are very high in lycopene. Some cucumber. Cucumber, very high in water. If you are lacking in hydration, maybe eat some raw veggies because that'll help to keep you hydrated. Then carrot. This beautiful orange contains vitamin A, which is just so good for your eyes and your skin. Peppers are very high in vitamin C, and vitamin C is an antioxidant that keeps us young and keeps our skins looking good. So let's pop some of that on. Quinoa. I love adding quinoa, as quinoa is a complete protein and it contains a lot of fiber, so it's going to give a lot of bulk to the salad. So we're going to add some quinoa. There you go. And then some spring onion. For me, a salad isn't a salad without onion. A little bit of spring onion or green onion, whatever you like to call it. And then the oven roasted vegetables that we prepared at the beginning of the week. In this case, I've got oven roasted butternut squash and some red onion. And it's just going to taste so, so good. Beans and legumes are also a great way of adding fiber and natural protein, healthy protein to our diets. A little bit of nuts and seeds. In this case, sunflower seeds, also very good essential fatty acids. And then your bitter greens. I always encourage you to add a handful of bitter greens because your bitter greens are very, very cleansing to the liver. They help to flush out the toxins. Just a handful of that. Your good fats, your essential fatty acids. We're using avocado today. Your good fats are so important to keep your hormones healthy, to keep inflammation levels down, and to keep your brain healthy. We cannot live without your good fat. So let's put some of that on. And then last but not least, we're going to add some herbs. And herbs are a great way to incorporate more flavor, especially if you're on a low sodium diet. And you can use any herbs, parsley, basil, cilantro. The more variety, the more flavor in your salad. Once it's complete, I like to top it off with my favorite everyday salad dressing. And there you have a salad fit for a king.